The T-44 is a Russian Tier 8 medium tank. It is a further development of the T-43 tank. The tank was adopted into service in 1944, and a total of 965 vehicles have been produced by the end of the war. The T-44 remained in service until the end of the 1970s. In World of Tanks, this tank leads to T-54, but let's see how it fares in some gameplay. Hello guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks Ace Tankers series. Today we are going to be driving the T-44 on the map Windstorm, and driving the T-44 for us is Stefan. And before we start with the replay, I just want to say that we have this replay thanks to Mr. Zorke, which was so kind to provide the 9.15.1 client to me. So I was able to record the older replays, and yeah, the older replays are back, so you can send me your 9.15.1 once again and I'll be able to record them and to review them as well. So let's get back to the game. So Stefan is in a pretty bad setup here. There are a lot of tier 10s on the enemy team, and you're going to see how you should battle in your low tier tank when you get this kind of matchmaker. And well, he was there for a couple of seconds in a pretty nice position. Unfortunately, the position wasn't that great in this match, but as you saw there, he was able to provide some spots on the middle. I believe that's the rock on the E5, and when you spot that rock and you spot the medium tanks and the heavy tanks that are trying to rush there, you are providing vision for your artillery that is usually pre-aimed. Now this IS-3A is going to show us how not to drive the low tier tank in this kind of matchup. He is the one to get spotted first, and he is the one to get killed first, and look at this, he didn't last. At least 30 seconds into the game he was all over. And well, Stefan has, I believe he has a couple of shots there, but none of them penetrated. And now he finds the second thing that he can shoot, that's the STA-1. So the quicker... What are these guys doing? T-54 and Object 140 are shooting each other. Yep, and Stefan is shooting on the IS-3s that are here. Shoots one into the weak spot and has the shot on the other one in the back, and yeah, I believe he's at around 1000 damage here, but the Object 140 and T-54 like to shoot each other, so yeah, top tier games. Now this is what I was going to demonstrate to you. You can see that Stefan is playing pretty carefully here. He doesn't want to go out and get shot by the 4 tanks. He doesn't want to take this corner, because if the artillery is aiming here, he is the one to get shot first and killed. He is playing pretty smart, waiting for the enemy tanks to shoot first and then go out. And look at this position now. He is following the gameplay here really nicely. Goes for the T-62. He didn't go for the STA-1. He had a shot on the T-62, finished the T-62, and now he reloads just in time to finish the STA-1. So this is how you should play. This is what you should do. Find a top tier tank and well, provide some support to the top tier tank and enable your top tier tank to do some damage. And while the other tanks are fighting your top tiers, as this pattern is going to try and fight with the T-54, you're going to try and circle around him, get to his back, put a couple of nice shots there into the back of the M48 pattern, and in a couple of seconds there he gets the kill on the pattern. So he has 2 kills, I believe, on the tier 10 tanks and 1 kill on 1 tier 8. And he's in a, well, this is a nice position for him, as he is not in any danger here, and he is able to pick a bull here and try and find some easy shots on the tanks that are on the other side. That's the Scorpion and the IS-3. This is how you should play. You should always be careful in your tier 8s. It doesn't mean that if you are a low tier tank that you should just go and suicide like the IS-3A at the beginning of the map. The thing that you should do is probably find some side shots, some easy shots on the side and the back. Well, allow your friendly tanks to have shots on the enemies. And look at this, really nice move here. He finds the lonely tier 10 tank that he can shoot and kill, and that's a pretty, well, that's a pretty nice moves that you should do there. Now, he doesn't want to go out here on the Scorpion. If he goes out, he is going to be dead. And the Scorpion is aiming here, so what he is doing, he is waiting for the tank destroyer to shoot instead so he can go out. But the tank destroyer is so much tunnel visioning that he wasn't able to see the ice tree that is coming from the back. Now another shot on the VT here. The VT runs away, but even though he is on low HP, he is still going to try and find the shot on the VT. Now aiming for the artillery. Unfortunately this one missed. And well, if the artillery shoots and at him, he is probably going to die. So trying to find a shot on the artillery, and a sneaky T-30 finishes this one for Stefan. Really unfortunate here because he was in such a nice position to get a couple of shots on that artillery and maybe do some more damage. But alas, this one ended prematurely for him, and that T-30 is as good as dead now, but yeah, unfortunately our hero got killed first. That's a GG, and let's take a look at the post-game stats. As you can see, Stefan had a pretty nice game here. He got a couple of medals like Spotter, Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect, Duelist, and Hoskins medal that is for killing 3 tanks that are 2 tiers higher than him, and of course the Master Badge Ace Tanker. On the team score sheet you can see that he finished first with 1300 experience, 4 kills and 2570 damage. On the detailed report you can see that he fired 17 shots, of which 15 hit the target and 13 penetrated, and with the standard account he was able to score 15,000 credits. As always, let's take a look at what we saw in this replay now. The point of this replay is that if you are a low tier tank, that doesn't mean that you cannot make an impact. As you saw here, Stefan was able to score the Hoskins medal, which is pretty hard to get when you consider that you have to kill tanks that are higher tier, and whenever you are engaging higher tier tanks, they are going to rush you and try and kill you quickly. But Stefan was able to play this one pretty sneaky, use the friendly tanks that are higher tier than him and just flank the enemy tanks and shoot the sides and the rear to finish them off one by one. As always guys, if you liked the replay, leave a like. If you didn't like the replay, leave a dislike or leave a comment what you think about the replay. And if you don't know what to watch next, you can watch the Matilda scoring a Colobanos medal 1 vs 10. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, you can do it now. I hope you guys like this one, and I'll see you in the next one.